Hello, this is Patricia Brooks, and this is Courage Concept number 33. We are at a crossroads. What path will you take? 10 years ago, I was faced with another crossroads. The day I called the nursing home where my father lay dying, and the nurse's aide responded to my request to speak to him by saying, "Oh, Mr. Brooks, he passed today." I was so shocked by the unexpected news that I didn't question her. I hung up the phone and wondered if I had heard her properly, but immediately called my mom. I was greeted by a constant busy signal. She had gotten wind that my father was getting ready to die, and she raced over to the nursing home to be with him before he took his last breath. She didn't make it in time. That day, though I didn't know it, would change the course of my life. It would cause me to come to the realization that I was at a crossroads, that I had been hating myself and not living the life that I was capable of living, not living the full life that God had wanted me to. And so I made a decision at that crossroads. And that decision was the decision to embrace love over fear, to love myself instead of hate myself, and to have hope rather than despair. And it has gotten me far. I've changed the course of my life and am enjoying life completely, fully. Now, during this time of COVID-19 and this pandemic, we are all facing a crossroads. What path will you take? Will you choose fear or will you choose love? Will you choose despair or will you choose hope? Will you choose self-loathing or self-compassion? I, the other day, sat out on the front porch. It was a beautiful day. The sun was shining. The birds were chirping. And there was a slight breeze. And that breeze rustled through the leaves of the trees. And I was taken back to my 3-year-old self. But I think this was probably the first memory I ever had. I'd been ill, and my mom had laid me down on her bed in her master bedroom. And as I lay there by myself, I glanced out the bedroom window. I saw these tall oak trees rustling in the wind. And I felt immediately calm, safe, despite the fact that I was not feeling well. That day, when I was sitting out on that porch, I was taken back to that moment, and I had this overwhelming sense of calm and peace, even though we are in the midst of this horrible storm. And so I'd like to tell you a way that you can perhaps get to this peace and calm that I experienced. Nature has a powerful way of bringing us back to ourselves, to the depths of ourselves, that where we have this level of peace that we don't access often. So what I would recommend that you do is go out in nature. Take a pad with you and sit for 5 or 10 or 30 minutes if you choose, and be still. Listen, take in everything, receive nature. And at the end of that period, reflect on what you experienced, how you felt, and jot that down in a notebook. And if you managed to get to this place of calm and peace, note what brought you there, what sensation brought you to that moment, so that you can tap into that at any moment when you're feeling fear, despair, self-loathing, so that you can choose the path that you want to take. I am not going to lie, this has been rough for all of us, but I pray that this concept gives you courage to face each day as it comes with strength and confidence and a sense of underlying calm and peace throughout this storm. That's all I have for you today, and I will see you again next week for another courage concept. Bye for now.